The Denver Broncos opened with a touchdown on their first drive Sunday, and they never looked back. Embarrassing Atlanta 38-6, the Broncos moved to 6-5 to regain a winning record and keep their playoff hopes alive.
Sutton against A.J. Terrell.
Hey Broncos Country, I'm Lori Lattimore-Volkman, and this is The Roundup.
Another dub. 1-0 each week. Let's go. First complete game, man. On to the next, baby.
Broncos Country got the dub again. We're just going to keep on pushing, keep on rolling, man.
Another dub, baby. Another dub at home. Appreciate the fans coming out. Dubs, now it's division play. We're going to keep it rolling, baby. Let's go. Come on now. Hey, we're going to have to keep sacking them up, man. Atmosphere was great today. Keep bringing the Broncos Country. Let's go. Big win. Decided to go on the next week. Let's go, Broncos Country.
Scoring a TD on the very first drive, the Broncos were firing on all cylinders from the get-go.
Thought we had a real good week of preparation. That's the thing that I was really most proud of and excited about is, the response, obviously, coming off a tough loss. Our defense did a really good job. These guys rushed the ball very well. They've been averaging, I think, 140 yards a game, and it becomes more difficult when you're in one of those games. There were just a number of things that we're going to like when we watch the tape, and then certainly there'll be some things that we'll need to clean up. But most importantly is, coming back after, after last week's loss.
But it was the Broncos' second touchdown by Javonte Williams that quarterback Bo Nix called a metaphor for the team this past week. When the O-line carried Williams the final yards into the end zone, Nix saw it as the team picking up one guy to make everyone successful.
Javonte steps to a big hole. Javonte runs over a defender inside the 5. They push the pile. They're to the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. I get by from a little help from my friends. A run of 14 yards. The last 2 came courtesy of a bevy of orange jerseys just pushing the pile.
It's effort. I think, that play is kind of the epitome of this week. I think, we just been wanting to get over a hurdle and, we got stopped there for a minute and, everybody just, kind of pushes around him and gets him in the end zone. So those are the plays that you love to see from an offense, from a team, really. It's just, it almost looks like, one united team that's, going for one goal. And nobody that was pushing or blocking cared who got the touchdown, and Javonte was just glad, they were pushing him from behind. So, I think it's just a great team effort, and that kind of, I think that pictures what this week has been for us, just finding ways to just, effort and intensity and maximize what, opportunity that we have and just continue to build and grow and just keep fighting and keep finding ways to find touchdowns and have success.
Quinn Meinertz couldn't have been happier for that opportunity. He and Williams were drafted together, and he knew number 33 would be tough to get down.
It's going to take more than one guy to stop Javonte. I've known that since, we got drafted together here, so I've known that from the beginning that it's going to take a couple more bodies. So, I can't remember who else was there, but, they were bringing more tacklers, we were bringing more people, ever since my whitewater days, I've been taught to push the pile. So I got there, pushed the pile, and we ended up scoring. And it's so much fun scoring on pushing the pile.
That group effort was made possible by the overall outstanding play by the quarterback. A rookie quarterback, mind you.
I've seen the OTAs, seen in training camp, and Bo is not your average rookie, I would say, and you can just tell his confidence is growing, his leadership is growing. And it's rubbing off on a lot of people, man. And he's going out there and executing and getting that offense going. And, man, it's a fun sight to see. And I think everybody feeds off of it, man. When your offense is going, it makes, especially playing games in front, not playing games behind, man. It's a total different ball game. BJ calls the game different. He's able to rush the passer. You know how BJ get, man. When he's ready to rush the passer, he gonna go crazy with it. So, I just think it's all fun. And, it's credit to Bo because he works off, and he deserves all the credit. And I hope he gets Rookie of the Week again.
He's like a kid, man. He just enjoying himself, and for your quarterback to be out there enjoying himself and not panic. There's not 1 ounce of panic that goes upon him, no matter what part of the game we're in. It's a lot of fun.
Completing 28 of 33 passes, throwing for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns is no joke. And a lot of people are talking about Offensive Rookie of the Year, or possibly even MVP.
The dude should be in conversations for Rookie of the Year. There should be no hesitation. He shows up week in and week out. He's only been able to progress as he's each week, and I think that's all you can ask for.
Rookie of the Year.
Damn right. Damn right. If it's not, we got to go talk to somebody. I don't want to mess up nothing. So keep taking it week by week. But I hope so.
Yeah, he's him. I told him, man, you trying to win MVP. It's not even looking like Offensive Rookie of the Year. It look like MVP right now. But, man, it just goes to it's a testament to him. I mean, he puts the work in each and every week, and it shows, with his preparation. He stay after hours to watch film, perfect his game. And, this is what you see from him. When you have games like this, it's not a surprise because he puts the work in.
Nix has even gotten the attention of Bill Belichick, RG3, and Chase Daniel.
Bo Nix is going to be very good. 4 touchdowns. Really, the last 9 games, he has played exceptionally well, protecting the football. Look, Sean Payton is throwing a lot at him, and they're handling it right now.
Anytime I've just checked in, just say, hey, coach, how you doing? Great win. He doesn't say anything back to me except, I love my quarterback.
I'm making a case. I'm the unofficial campaign manager for Bo Nix Rookie of the Year.
But head coach Sean Payton wants everyone to pump the brakes on the accolades.
Yeah, let's not send this kid to Canton quite yet, please. All right? We're sitting here, middle of the season. He's playing well. I'm excited. The film showed he's playing well. The film showed a few things, though, that I wanted to scream at him about. We'll keep correcting those things. But I like the way he prepares. I love the way he comes to work. I love his enthusiasm. I think it's naturally contagious. I think he's a winner. It's interesting because you guys real time are seeing it just like we are. And so I'm real encouraged by that.
The main goal, of course, is to win games.
The future's bright. He's young. I think the most important thing is this, and I mean this because you guys you spend a lot of time with him. It's getting the win. The job is to win each week, week after week after week, and there are goals. There are mid-season goals, and then ones that you want to attain postseason if that's an opportunity. So I always feel that way with him. And quite honestly feel that way with a lot of the skill players. It's an unselfish group, and they're playing pretty good team football.
But even Payton might admit he's enjoying a little vindication about his first-round pick.
But I think it's also our league. You're learning each week, and then pretty soon you're like, I belong here. And it's clear he belongs here.
Since week 4, Nix has definitely belonged in the NFL, not just for a rookie, but for any quarterback. After throwing his first passing touchdown in week 4, Nix has thrown nearly 1,700 yards with a 66% completion rate, while adding 188 rushing yards. He currently has 14 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing TDs, and even 1 touchdown reception.
I thought he played well. You feel like you're in good hands. He's smart with the football. He makes plays with his feet. There's a lot of times you're calling plays for certain looks. The looks aren't there. He's got that ability to create and all the while protect the football. I thought he played really well. He certainly settled in our third down, red zone. I mean, there were a lot of things he did really well tonight. And so
Nix and the offense started on fire and never let it die. The Broncos punted only 3 times, scoring 4 touchdowns and 2 field goals. And Nix believes it was the first third down conversion that set the tone for the entire game.
You look back at it, the biggest play of the game was the first 3rd and long. They could have got us 3 and out. We come out, get man free on 3rd and long, and Cortland gets open, and we protect, and we get the ball out and get a completion. Really hard to get 3rd and longs in this league, so whenever you can find those, it's always good. I think that was, a key contributor to the, plays that we made after that, and that kept us going in, many drives. And so that kind of jump-started us, and then we were able to complete that drive with a touchdown. And it's always good, it's great. If you can obviously when you can start every game with a touchdown, that's what you want to do. It's just great for momentum, gets the crowd into it quickly, gives some pressure off your defense. They can play with a lead early on, and so it's good for all parties.
And you know who was having the biggest of parties? The Broncos defense. Holding Kirk Cousins and the Falcons' high-flying offense to 0 touchdowns and just 6 points was another statement by this Vance Joseph masterpiece.
Back at the 16-yard line, and that is big Malcolm Roach. Roach came through and got Cousins on the ground. Four-man pressure. Cousins steps away from middle pressure, throws the ball right to a Bronco. This is a pick, and this is Cody Parton, pulled down outside the Denver 45-yard line.
Cousins under pressure, and down he goes.
And rush. Cousins will be hit from behind, and down he goes, and that is Nick Bonito. He ran past the chip attempt of one of the backs, and then just beat Jake Matthews around the corner.
So that just goes to say what type of defense we have, and it's crazy to say that we could even be better.
The best way for the Broncos to put last week's disappointing loss and then scoring on all and scoring a total of scoring a touchdown on their very first drive. The Denver Broncos proved right away they were going to have